I need to have like a separate background for the last call thing.
Oh,
so it looks visually different or something like that.
oh,
And I want to change the state of Atlanta, like the little thumbnail at the top right. I want to get a last call version of that, kind of like a little stamp or something, or maybe turn the microphone into like a beer mug or something.
Oh, all right. Yeah, fancy. A stamp would be cool.
You could advertise your booze bus in those bottom left or right corners with the background.
Oh yeah, I did a podcast last year. One of the opposing teams had me on after we had them on, and man, they do that. It felt like you were watching like some like infomercials like that. They had different things popping up. They were using StreamYard as well, and they had things popping up left and right. It looked like a busy commercial.
Too much. Too much.
A little too much. Like we have options. We can do other stuff on here, like a little crawl and different things, but that kind of requires me to spend more time doing this, and I'm lazy.
I like the fan interaction stuff, and I think we do it in a good way. We do a good job, I think, reading it out. Other people who aren't looking at it might disagree if they're just listening, but I think we do generally a good job, because I hate listening to a podcast where they just like respond to people without like saying what the people are saying.
Well, yeah,
I'm like, I downloaded this. I'm listening to it.
Yeah, that's why I try to keep in mind. First and foremost, this is a podcast, so yeah, it's fun to get. I mean, I absolutely love having people that watch it live and interact with us, but I want to make sure that those that are listening, because we still get way more of our downloads or listens, however whatever you want to call it, come from the actual podcast downloads versus what we get on YouTube. But I will tell you guys, man. Football season starts, and those numbers have skyrocketed from what they were during the off season. So, we've said before, this thing is going to live and die by the success of the football and basketball programs, but also during season, like when you're out of season.
everything in between football seasons is like base building. It's basically like our real like super fans are coming on and paying attention to us, and we're keeping those people, and then we're getting all the extra people during football season.
Right. What was that thing that was said earlier that we were going to make it the title?
The right where we want them.
Oh yeah, right where we want them. Right where we want them. Yeah, I should have written that down. Where'd my pen go? I lost.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm good for stuff though.
Yeah,
You gotta talk right into your mic, David. You can't just like go around.
Yeah. Blind
you
squirrel.
Disappear, man. I told you sound sexy as shit, man. I was instant boner earlier, and you can't just go talking away from the mic, because
I was talking around about the microphone. We were texting last night and about the quality of it, and he's like, "Well, does it sound better to you?" And I went and I pulled up the podcast and listened to it. I'm like, "Dude, I sound sexy as fuck." So tonight when we got on, I was like, "Are you turned on? Or my sexy voice?"
Boner. Instant boner.
Instabone.
Instabone. I don't know. Bone is a verb, I think. So, boner's a noun.
You can make bone's also a noun.
Well, not in the context of sexual whatever.
I don't know.
What do you mean? You don't know? You bone someone.
That is obviously a verb usage of the word, but you could still be used in a
I've got a bone. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where direction we're going with this thing.
I don't think so.
Thanks
for joining last call.
Where do you guys want to watch?
About meats and boners.
Where do you guys want to watch the game on Saturday?
I don't know, man. I brought up Halfway Crooks, but I guess they close earlier, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could potentially ask them to stay open late, but I don't know how many people are going to come out, and so I'm thinking rather than like trying to get a place like why can't I think of the name?
6 Feet Under.
No, the place
Listen, girl, Taco Mac.
The Sopranos place we used to go to. Why can't I think of the name? Bada Bing. How did I forget the name of that one? Yeah, but like
where they
let us take over. I never even watched Sopranos. I watched the last episode. He died, and
no, he didn't.
Oh, sorry. They just ran out of film. That's how the season ended, or that's how the series ended.
But he just like watched a guy go in the bathroom and he was paranoid. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. It's not that the show ended because anything particular happened. It's just they ran out of film, and they're like, oh, we don't need more film. I guess we have to just like not do this show anymore. Fade to black. And Ryan coughs again.
Yeah, I'm dying. I'm dying. I think I've been muting it well though, right?
You're doing all right. You're doing all right. I think that we just find a place that we can guarantee they'll put the sound of the game on, like whether it be a Hudson Grill or a Taco Mac. I was looking. There's not really a marquee matchup Sunday night or Saturday night.
No.
I couldn't find one, at least. I couldn't find a game. There's obviously 65 games going on, but I actually no, because no, there's not 65 games because Monroe's not playing. They have a week 2 bye because that's how they schedule games. But I would rip on their scheduling if I was covering that crap. If I paid attention to that crap, which I did. So I'm talking about it now. Whatever.
What's happening?
Really just Texas and Arkansas, right? I mean,
yeah, I know, but like, does anybody care about Texas and Arkansas? I mean, I know Texas obviously will draw a big thing, and they have a fan base in Atlanta that goes somewhere to watch games, not Bada Bings anymore. Yeah, I think if we can find a place, if we can find a Hudson Grill, I'm down with that. I'm down with talking to.
Is the school doing anything? Are they doing 6 feet under or anything?
They're gonna wait till I schedule something, and then they'll do their own thing.
Well, have we asked?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very appreciative for all the support that 6 feet under gives the university, but I don't really want to go there to watch the game.
I do. I love 6 feet under.
I mean, no, I'm not hating on 6 feet under.
Why do you hate 6 feet under so much? Is it because it's like Louisiana style food?
Is it considered Louisiana style food? Is that Cajun food?
It is.
I mean, whenever I go there, I just tend to get like fried fish or like shrimp or something, which I don't consider to be Cajun.
It's a oyster house, which I think is kind of Louisiana style. I think
don't they have oysters all up New England and everything?
They do, but that kind of oyster house. I think it's kind of a Louisiana style.
Oh yeah, no, it has nothing to do with any of that. I feel like whenever we've gone there, when we're invited there, it feels more like we're an afterthought if we're thought of whatsoever at all.
That's true. That's true.
It's just like
we are in the way of their sales.
Exactly.
Hudson Grill though, let's not. That place is always an afterthought for everyone ever.
Yeah, that was just one of the names that Tim had tossed out before, or a Taco Mac or something like that.
What time is kick?
7:30.
What? 7:30. Okay, so it's gonna be a late game.
Yeah, which actually I think works out well for me being able to get out for an after party. I think that it's way easier to sell. It's still before bedtime, but it's close enough to it that
it's after bedtime for me. So
yeah,
works out.
Yeah. But does your kid actually go to bed at bedtime?
Yeah.
Oh man, want to swap?
Well, we drug her.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. She used to take a PBR with her to bed every night.
That's right. In her sippy cup.
Drink your juice.
That's not. So we give her kids sleepy gummies. All right, we give her half a sleepy gummy an hour before bed, and she's out. So
really, I mean, I don't like the idea of drugging my kid, but I do like the idea of half an hour later than being passed out.
Yeah.
So
it's legit. You can go look it up. You're not supposed to do it forever, but
and I feel like a gummy like that was probably a lot easier to explain to the school the next day instead of like that just a hammer hit on their forehead where you just kind of knock them out.
Yeah. Like I said, we only do half. She when we were giving her a whole gummy, she would wake up in the middle of the night and not go back to sleep. And so half a gummy doesn't do that for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was, but we decreased the dosage and it got better.
Huh. That's strange. Oh, it goes to something I saw the other day about something like, where like, a little is good, so a lot must be more good. And like, well, no, that's not always how things work. So kind of the same, I guess, kind of concept there is that the half worked, but the whole was too much.
The watch party, bench warmers.
If we can get
is that the place in Brookhaven?
I mean, it's just outside of Brookhaven.
Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong except for the fact that it's technically wrong.
It's just south, right, or something like that.
It's the Brookhaven. Although I think that they actually were applying for to be annexed by Brookhaven, so it may be Brookhaven now, but it's Brookhaven border ends at I-85, and it's just on the other side of I-85.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, I was a huge Benchwarmers fan when I lived in Brookhaven, so I would be down for that place. I guess I can go up there this week because I hate talking on the phone and ask if they will. Put the game on with the sound and everything.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is it's on Bally Sports South, right? So we don't have to beg for ESPN 3.
I mean, I don't even know, how do you get Bally Sports South?
It's just like Fox Sports South, except they bought them.
Yeah, but I don't get Bally Sports South on any of my stuff.
Most don't. It's on Comcast.
Right, so we got to make sure that
they have Comcast. That's it.
I think they have satellite. I don't know. Yeah. We can try that.
Run, right? You're gonna go up there.
I mean, I'll go up there and ask if they'll put it on.
Yeah.
I mean, because I want to watch it. If I'm watching a game at a party or at a bar, I want my sound on. I want to hear the game.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be doing like just music or something like that. So, yeah. They have a back watch area by their dartboards and stuff like that. They do for Pittsburgh Steelers watch parties on Sundays. I mean, they could possibly put us back there if we wanted to.
That would be super rad. Yeah, no, this sounds like a plan.
All right. Remind me tomorrow because I'm having another beer because I think I finished my vodka. No, I haven't finished vodka yet.
I'm on my gin still. Ooh, all that riveting talk, huh?
Good stuff. That tailgate was fun though. And then getting to talk to Coach Lanier and Shannon Sullivan up in the suites.
So you mentioned food though. Was there a lot of food? I feel like food was secondary to a lot of people.
I think there was a lot of food there. There's no way it all got eaten.
No.
Oh no, it didn't. And stuff came home with me that I was like, I didn't want that fish again. Like,
oh yeah,
just put that in a trash can.
I do not reheat fish. Like,
I'll reheat that smoked salmon for sure, but not that's been sitting out for however many hours it was sitting out.
Nah, seafood is one thing that I will not do again. That's a one-time use thing.
Dude, smoke a salmon and you'll reheat it. It's fine.
Yeah. But no, there was all those breakfast wraps. I had the sausage bread. There was the monkey bread. I feel like there was a lot of stuff there.
There was monkey bread.
There was monkey bread. It was good that day, the day after that.
You're quiet this week, Tim.
Yeah, you're weird. You sound super far away.
I meant to say something. Actually, I started to say something at the very, very beginning, and then we started talking over each other, and I forgot to say it.
Yeah, me and David sound sexy as shit.
I sound even sexier.
You sound like you're off in a cave somewhere trying to yell at us.
I sound sexy as things that are sexy, and Ryan sounds sexy as fecal matter. Yes, as shit. Yeah.
Wow.
That's probably not.
Well, you said sexy as shit, so.
Oh.
No.
And then, but Tim looks better than us, so.
That's also fair.
No, it's worse probably. It's all right. Let's not fix it now. We didn't mean to change anything. It's all good. It was working.
It's all right. It's probably working.
You just yell. Be like, oh, what was that guy?
Just get really close to my laptop, just like this.
But are you not using your AirPod mics?
No, it doesn't work well.
Oh, that's what I mean. My AirPods worked better than using my microphone. You guys said so.
Yep.
Anywho, all right.
I just need a real mic, is what it's really coming down to.
Oof. You gotta get on that Patreon.
I do.
Patreon pays for things.
Does it though?
Yeah.
I told Ryan I'd buy him a mic. I say basically he bought it. He contributed.
I paid for it. Yeah.
Ryan bought him Mike. Yes.
But you got to get your own stand or boom. I know you already have a boom, so you don't have to worry about that at all.
Yeah, I might have to find a part for it though.
Yeah, this one did take a different little screw thing but it came with it.
That's so. I think. Oh, the mic did.
I can't. Well, I got both at the same time. I can't remember if it was the boom or the mic that came with it.
So the boom had some extra pieces that I removed and added different things, and so I'm wondering if those extra pieces are what I need, and I don't know if I have it. I have no idea where it is.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you can buy a piece.
This is like riveting conversation for last call, so I'm really happy everyone's listening to us talk about mics.
What's the backup watch party plan? How about that? We'll get back to our football.
Backup watch party. My front porch.
That's not gonna work.
Okay.
Ryan like Hudson Grill. It worked really well. There were a lot of people at the bowl game.
Oh,
Hudson Grill.
You want to go back? You want to go back to Hudson Grill?
Oh, I actually want to go to Benchwarmers first, but as a backup.
I think Benchwarmers is a cool option because it's divey.
Yeah, I like divey.
It's definitely got the carpet factor going.
It definitely has the carpet factor. That's true.
All right, so maybe tomorrow, or I'll try to go tomorrow. I'll try to go up there. It works out well because Kim loves the pizza joint that's right next door, and I can say that I'm going to get up. I mean, I'll tell her why I'm going, but then I'll bring back pizza. So
yeah, go for it.
That works. Cool. Yeah. That's it, right?
I don't know. Did we have anything else? Tim sent us a whole list of things.
I think I covered everything that Tim.
I think we did. Yeah, I thought it was weird we went over my hot dog story without, in the main podcast and didn't do it here.
Yeah, I guess I just didn't really pay attention to what that picture was. It was pretty blurry and hard to read.
I noticed that too. I don't know why I did that.
But yeah, so basically you were just tagged in a hot dog eating competition at some place in Oakland.
No, it's called The Avenue, and it's a Monday night football watch party for the Oakland Raiders in Oakland, which is weird because they're no longer the Oakland Raiders. But I guess they're all still fans, and it's a happy hour, and there's free hot dogs, and then it just says Ryan Graham, and it's a tag of me.
My name being as boring as it is, I received free Yankees tickets when I worked at IBM because they sent it to the wrong David Brown that worked for IBM.
Nice.
It was a suite too. So,
and you went?
No, I live in Atlanta, so I could not make it into New York that night to go to the game. But that would have been cool
if you just went. You're hey.
I also did not have the money back then to just pay for a same day flight to New York City, but
today I might do it.
No, I was about to say I have the money to pay for a same day flight to New York if I really wanted to do something, but I don't have the money to do it on the whim that I actually get into this suite and I don't get kicked out for being sent
the wrong David Brown.
Yeah, exactly. Like I get up there and they're like, "Yeah, sorry, dude, we realized the mistake, and this thing's already full. You can't be here." Or get in there and they're like kicking me out because whatever. But yeah, plus it's also the Yankees, so fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Tim likes the Yankees.
I don't
know. Come on, man. Nobody likes the Yankees. Come on, Tim.
Can you hear me?
What?
Yeah, we can hear you. That's why we're talking to you.
What'd you say?
No, I was screwing around with the mic and I was like, "Oh shit, did I fuck that up now?"
Oh no, we yeah. It just sounds like you're sitting far away from it. That's all it is.
To me, it sounds a lot like you love the fucking Yankees, which is weird.
I do not like the Yankees. I think with the Braves. That's it, and really, it's just the Braves.
I feel like liking the Yankees is just got to be like such an empty hole in your life.
Oof,
granted, they were great. They were great in the 90s, and they've got a fan support, and people just wear the logo as a fashion symbol without any idea about the team at all. But it's like there's no energy behind being a Yankees fan. It's like being a Patriots fan. It's like, yeah, you win a bunch of Super Bowls all the time and everything, but it's easy to be a fan of those teams. Being a fan of a team like the Braves or the Falcons or Georgia State, that's hard, man. I gotta deal with a 43-10 loss to Army, and then come on here and talk about how excited I am about us going to have to play a nationally ranked team in UNC.
I think we'll play up to the competition.
We'll play better. We'll play better than we did in Army.
We'll score more than 10 points. I can guarantee it.
That was gonna be the next. That was gonna be the next thing I said. This would have been good stuff for the fucking podcast. I think we definitely performed better. I think we definitely performed better against UNC. This may be the blemish on the season, like how we talk about that 1 year of Coach Elliott's, the 2-win season. Like, if it wasn't for that year, like his record would be so much better and perception of the program would be so much better. I think it's very possible that in the end of the season, we're like, if it wasn't for that Army game, if it wasn't for that one game, we would have been, 10-2 or, 9-3 or whatever the ending of the season is going to be. It's just, we don't open well at home.
Nope.
We're 1-0 when we open on the road. We're 1-0 when we open on the road.
Something else you need to tell athletics.
I like opening at home, though. I don't want to open on the road. But I guess I will.
We need to do a week 1 bye week so I can do Dragon Con the entire time and not have to worry about.
You're crazy. David, stop talking right now. That's insanity.
Well, I just need Georgia State's priorities to line up to my priorities.
That's crazy talk, man. I don't care. This is a football weekend. Dragon Con happens to have taken it as well.
Yeah, lame.
So did you go back to Dragon Con Saturday night?
No.
I think
no way he went back.
After my post game nap, yeah.
No way.
No, I don't think I went. I can't remember.
It's no way, man. I remember you.
No, I got
after the game, and there's no way you did shit.
I don't know why you were reading that. I mean, I was definitely buzzed up, but I mean, I was able to drive home without a problem. So
you didn't drive?
I know. I'm saying that.
Whoa.
No, you did not drive.
No, the
Uber got there, and you were like, "Move over, fool! I'm driving."
You heard a safe ride? This is unsafe ride. Actually, I did have a tweet that I did have a text that I sent to a buddy of mine that night, and I said, I have a new business venture competing with Safe Ride, and it's called Dice Ride. And it's when you call somebody and you roll the dice and it's a drunk driver and they drive you home.
That sounds horrible.
Anyway. Sounds terrible.
I made it all the way until I think the third quarter of the Georgia Clemson game, and then I passed out on an outdoor couch.
Ooh, I watched that game, man. That was a great game.
The first half was fantastic.
7 sacks.
No, the Georgia. Yeah, so I definitely went out. Saturday night because I watched the Georgia game at Dragon Con.
Really?
Yeah, I took a nap. I got in trouble for it, but I took a nap when I got home. And I went out after the kids went to bed. After the kids were in bed asleep, I went back out.
Man, I love those kind of defensive games, though. I thought it was great. I loved it. And the pick six, 7 sacks and a pick six. I mean, that's
no offensive score.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I love it.
There's some nasty sacks too.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
I say that I watched the Georgia game. It was on in the Marriott, and I think we caught the last 10 or 15 minutes of like chronological time. Yeah,
all time is chronological.
Yeah, but not. I mean, I guess I mean like 10 minutes, like so not game time. So maybe I only caught the last 3 minutes of the game. But it was I was with a bunch of dumb Georgia fans, but like Georgia fans were texting and posting stuff about being worried about it and all that, and like, I guess Clemson could have like let one off and like won, but I felt like Georgia dominated that game the entire time. I never knew why Clemson was favored to win that game. I thought Georgia had that one in the bag the entire time, but everybody I talked to about it were like, no, Clemson's projected to win and this and that. I'm like, yeah, but people don't have a lot of faith in Georgia, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, like, Trevor Lawrence was gone, but I guess they got whoever the hell they got as their new guy. But Georgia has a tendency to lose those big games like that. So, it's good that they didn't. Yeah. You hear me? You hear me saying they? Do you hear that? They, them, those people. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Georgia does have a history, but it tends to be more end of the season than it is beginning. And I know they lost to Boise State like that one time.
Yeah,
But
I was there.
But normally when Georgia disappoints people, I feel like they disappoint at the end of the season when it matters. But then at the beginning of the season, like they beat Notre Dame to open the season a couple of years ago. I think that was
but
actually
Notre Dame's not that good.
Yeah, but that was like the that's when Notre Dame was. Well, I guess they're always projected to be good, but it was a good game, or as I recall, it was a close game.
Yeah.
So
exactly. So
it
was sort
upset.
of a failure on Georgia.
I was actually upset about about Georgia losing to Boise State, and I'm not a Georgia fan. I'm not a anti-Georgia fan. I just, I didn't go to school there, so whatever. But that game really pissed me off. I didn't like Georgia kind of legitimizing Boise State.
Yeah, no, they did, and on their is basically home turf because it was at the Dome.
Right, exactly. Like
I was there.
Yeah, I said, I was there too.
You guys hang out.
Everyone made fun of those jerseys, but
that's right. That was like those
Power
Red
Rangers,
Rush, just
Power Rangers.
Yeah,
I thought they looked really good on the players on the field. They looked really bad on the mannequin.
They looked like Arena Football League or like some flashy trying to be a different thing. Yeah, I didn't care for that whatsoever. The Sharks.
Yeah, any given Sunday.
Oh yeah. I feel like again on the Sharks. I feel like whenever there's a football team that they're putting in a movie, it's always Sharks as the mascot. Like
Maybe, I don't know.
Even I want to say even Gotham City and Batman, like their football team,
they were the Sharks. Yeah. And that's supposed to be Chicago, I think. I'm pretty sure that they're like on a Great Lake.
I thought they were across the bay from Metropolis, which was basically New York. That's the way it's been done in the Nolan movies.
That makes
not the Nolan, but that's the way it's been done in the Batman Superman movies.
What major metro city is across a bay from another major metro city like that?
I don't like Philadelphia is not that far from them and shit.
From what?
I don't know. I don't know geography. I put USF in the West and American.
That doesn't make any sense. It'd be like San Francisco and Oakland.
Yeah, actually, that's actually a really good example. Yeah,
that's the closest. But like,
there you go. You
Metropolis or Gotham, Oakland.
Well, it's also DC Comics. So what the hell do they know? They have no clue how to do anything.
I'm pretty sure Gotham is Chicago.
I think it's based off of Chicago, but that's not where its geography is.
That's where he went and sent the nuke out over the Great Lakes.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm telling you is I think it's like characteristically a Chicago-esque town, but I don't think it's located in the Midwest in the comics. I think it's located closer to Metropolis or East Coast,
which is New York. Metropolis is New York.
You're still in New York in DC Comics too, which is weird.
But it is.
Yeah.
I like how you didn't correct the USF. You're just like, whatever.
I said it. I said
You said you screwed it up, and you're like, I don't want to correct it. It doesn't.
What
matter.
did you do?
But then I have to go figure out everybody's new thing, and I think it probably pushes Memphis into the West, and I don't want Memphis to be in the West.
No,
we just changed subjects, right? Like I'm.
Nah, you brought it up in a second ago.
Because I was talking about comic books.
we are,
but I did I reference how bad I am at geography.
Oh yeah,
and how I put USF in the West Division of the American.
Look, all I know is when you're a shark, you're a shark.
Shark is a shark. Shark is a shark.
Sharks are sharks.
Shark
is sharks. What? Man, we've gone 30 minutes now. You tried to get rid of us 15 minutes ago. I heard you. Start.
It was like 13 minutes in, and I was kind of like, "This is fucking stupid." So let's go. And we actually got into a little bit of good conversation about Georgia State.
It's still fucking stupid, but it's definitely last call material.
Oh, fuck, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like everyone who's still listening, this is basically what we do after even last call, and when we've been like, this is what last call was really supposed to be. This is what we're doing right now.
We're really good at doing that, though.
Yeah. That's the bad part is that we actually have the after last call for $4 a month. You can get into the after last call.
Well, it's I think we all just sort of we see the record, highlighted the live, and we sort of want to perform, and it's like,
Well,
it's not so cool.
Well, so the reason why we did Patreon the reason why we did Patreon was because Ryan, you said just set it up, and if people pay, people pay. Like, don't, if they don't, they don't. Whatever. I was like, well, I got to offer something, and so we talked about how the last call was cool or a cool concept, whatever. But I was like,
we'd have these great conversations after the podcast,
right? So, so my thought process that thought was like, well, I don't want to record and put the effort into this, and no one hear it. So that's why the early access come. All right, maybe we make last call be just this live stream and do not post it anywhere publicly. And that way it gives a little bit more feeling that it's private, and I can
a level of mysteriousness to it.
And then I
never hear again.
And then I just delete it from YouTube after it's aired live. So, I mean, like right now we don't have any of our Patreon members watching right now, but if this was the only way to get the last call, then you could.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Something to think about or not think about.
Something to think about. All
right. Well, if you guys are listening, give us an idea about what you think we should do with this whole thing. So, yeah, we'll kill it and continue all the other parts of talking about shit. So, all right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll talk to you next week. Go beat UNC. And I can't even talk shit about Army. I feel bad talking shit about Army.
Don't talk shit.
But I wanted, like, if we'd lost to somebody else, I'd be like, fuck that team right now. But now I'm like, I don't want to say, I don't want to say fuck Army
Ryan,
or anything. Oh yeah, Ryan would love to say it. He hates everybody in the Army.
That's not true. It's not true. You're full of shit.
He actively seeks them out on Twitter and talks shit about them.
I don't. Military people understand me the most. They get it.
No one understands you, Ryan.
But I said the most. That's why I said the most.
The most. Exactly. All right. Say goodbye, guys.